Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, I'm gonna be trying, to give you an injury update in regards to both Pedri and Frankie De Jong. Unfortunately, they did get injured in yesterday's match against Athletic Club at San Mamés, and I'm gonna be providing you with a little bit of an update and a timeline on how long they could be out. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into it and let's talk about Frankie De Jong's injury as well as Pedri, because this is officially reported by the club, and it's officially stated by the club that Frankie De Jong has a lateral ligament sprain in his right ankle. Pedri has a right quadriceps injury. Both players are out, and their recovery will determine their availability. Now, in these medical statements, it's pretty much clear to just say, hey, they state the injury, and then they say uh, these guys are going to be back whenever we deem them to be 100% medically fit. But some earlier reports by Sport and the other was reported by both Javi Miguel and Juan Marti, is that Frankie De Jong and Pedri, they're roughly going to be out between 4 to 5 weeks. Pedri a little bit longer, 5 to 6 weeks. For Frankie De Jong, they're saying he could be back in that return in the game against Cadiz on April the 14th. And in regards to Pedri, they're saying that he could be back for El Clasico on April the 21st, but he is a doubt for that match. And it's super sad to see Pedri like this, because this is a player who has all the talent in the world, one of the best midfielders of this generation, and to see him like that, it's absolutely heartbreaking. But Pedri, he did come out in the media and he said these words in regards to his injury. It's hard to stop and start again after all the effort and work behind it. Nevertheless, have no doubt that yesterday's tears of helplessness will soon turn to happiness again. It's impossible not to be excited about all the love I've received in the last few hours. For you, for the staff, for all those around me, and for myself, we have to look forward. We still have a lot of joy to share. Here we go. Now, this is very, very good that Pedri has said this, and in an Instagram post on his account, and he's basically shown some optimism, because this injury that he has felt, reoccurring time and time again. It's an injury that he has felt in the past, and he has suffered it. If you guys don't know, Pedri has suffered the same injury in August of last year, and he returned in November. And the president back then, the precedent was that Pedri was out between 9 to 10 weeks, and so Pedri, he could be out for much longer, but we don't know. And honestly, if I'm Barcelona, I'm thinking with the mindset of, hey, we're not going to be counting on Pedri for the rest of the season, and just have him there, getting recovery and match fitness in training, and then be ready for preseason, and that's the goal. But Barcelona, they want him to be fit, before the end of the season, just to get him a couple games. But we'll have to see. And I'm glad Pedri is holding his head held high, because with these injuries, it's very, very tough. But I want to be talking very quickly about his participation in the Euros, because if you guys don't know, the Euros, they are going to be happening this year in the summer, and reported by Luis Rojo, his participation in the Euros is not in danger. And so, Barcelona, they could also be wanting him to play a couple minutes. That way he gets into the Euros with some match sharpness. But hopefully, let's pray that this injury isn't, like that of last year, and he recovers in 4 to 5 weeks, 5 to 6, anywhere around that time, and we see him back onto the pitch. But guys, that was it for the Barcelona news of the day. I just wanted to give you a quick update in regards to Frankie De Jong and Pedri. It's just a shame that two key players are going to be out injured. And later tonight, guys, as always on the Monday episodes, we are going to be talking a little bit more about that game against Athletic Club, get some more match reaction, and then we're going to be looking ahead and discussing what can Barcelona do, especially with Napoli on the horizon for that return leg. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys all on the next video.